to open up. This is season 3. In this episode, my guest today is Marley Waters, globally recognized producer, artist, author, and one of the quiet architects behind some of modern R&B most influential records. From co-producing the Billboard #1 hit 2-1 by Tinashe to building a global independent career rooted in ownership, strategy, and resilience. Marley's journey is a masterclass in trusting your vision. What makes this conversation special is history. Marley and I released a song together 10 years ago.
Hey.
And see nothing yet.
10-year anniversary.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And today we're reconnecting to talk growth, sacrifice, independence, global expansion, and what success really looks like when you build in your own way. Welcome to the show.
Fire, yes. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be here.
I had to see you. It's been forever.
Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a long time. But we here.
We're here. He came for Grammys, and I was like, yo, I need to get you.
And I said, look, where am I pulling up to? And we here now.
Let's go. So first thing first.
For sure.
We're gonna take a shot.
Okay.
But it's our ginger shot.
What's it? Tequila? What's this?
It's a ginger shot. We're healthy in the morning.
You got tequila too, right?
Oh no, not this one.
Oh, all right. I'm with it though.
Just to open up. Cheers.
Look, that's exactly what I needed. Salud. Sauchi.
Ooh. A little spicy. You can get your water if you want.
All right, we good. I need a chaser.
Yeah, get that water.
Mmm.
Put this up here.
Okay, that's beautiful.
So, what song would it describe your life right now, this moment?
It's a song called "Time Moves Slow."
By who? Who's the artist? You don't remember?
I don't know their name, but this is the thing.
I can be like that too.
I can search it, right?
No, it's fine.
But the song is called "Time Moves Slow."
Okay.
And the reason why I don't know is because there's a few remixes. I should know.
Okay.
Fuck that. I should know. But sometimes artists like that, you know? It's like,
because I like to go research after the guests say
Yeah.
some song that I don't know. I'm like, let me listen. But we're going to look it up.
For sure. Look up "Time Moves Slow," but the reason why that correlates with my life is because, like, we've done a lot. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes we don't feel like that. Mm-hmm. You know? So sometimes it's like time moves slow. I mean, especially like after COVID, right? It's like, so yeah, but not to make it too elaborate, I feel like "Time Moves Slow" is a great song that kind of describes my life, because it's like I'm slowing down before a very, very grand launch, before we take off. You know what I'm saying? Just like before we go up, it's like, listen, let's all know where we going first.
Yeah.
So I had to take some steps back. Time moves slow. So yeah.
I love that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got to step back so we can see clearly where we're going.
Yeah, for sure.
I love that. Let me interrupt the episode real quick to talk to you guys about something serious. Before you drop that new single or that merch logo, ask yourself, is that name really yours? Artist Guard lets you search trademark database in the US, EU, UK, and Canada in seconds to make sure that your stage name or your brand can actually be used by you or not gonna drag you into legal troubles and cost you a lot of money. It's free to search, it's built for independent artists, and there's a lot of useful tools in the different plans. So go to artistguard.net and protect your brand today. We made in Nothing 10 years ago. When you look back at that version of yourself, what do you see now?
That's a good ass question. Man, let me tell you something. First of all, shout out to us. Ain't Seen Nothing Yet 10 years ago. I remember when Angel hit me up and was like, yo, I got this fire song. You know what I'm saying? I got this vision. You know what I mean? and she played me the song. She had the vision, and I just always rocked with Angel because it's like first of all, I think Brazilians are amazing, and I haven't got to meet a lot of Brazilians in LA, but it doesn't matter because you shine through as just somebody who's like making a way for themselves, and you're not the only one here, but you made an impact here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was kind of like clockwork to jump on the record, and I like that you was about your business too. You know what I'm saying? Because that's important with artistry. That has a lot to do with value and things too. So I appreciate you handling business. She's great, but yeah, looking back now, I would say. The only thing I can really say, because the record actually is dope as fuck. Like to hear it 10 years later and it actually sound like a new wave with what's going on. I feel like only thing I would probably look back is change is how I pulled up to the music video, because it's like typically how I approach things. Like I'll have a stylist or something, but I feel like I can't remember exactly because it was 10 years ago. But I know that I just ended up having to rock what I was wearing. Mm-hmm. Like I didn't have a chance to like go through outfits and shit. So I think I had like a scarf on.
Yeah, but it kind of matched my
It do. No,
like,
y'all thankful for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because my ass, I'm like, where the fuck is he? Like, is he in LA? Is he in Boston? He got a scarf on. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, other than that though, like, I wouldn't really change nothing, or not change, but how I look at myself is just how I would have approached the set. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it.
I love it. No, and I was watching this date because we just re-released like a remix.
Yeah.
And I was like, it still looks so cool. Even the director's like, we killed that.
Nah, we did. Nah.
And you matching my outfit. Yeah. And I was like, did I tell him what color I was using or because we matched?
Nah, that was smooth. I mean, it was so dope. I do remember is pulling up to the location and everything was just flowing. You know what I'm saying? Like everything was professional, flowing, and it was like a beautiful set to be a part of. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. I'm glad you jumped in the project because it brought to another level. I love it.
For sure. Appreciate you.
Yes,
Appreciate you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you step away from college with 1 year left. Mm-hmm. How did you know that leap wasn't reckless but necessary?
You said, how did I know could you repeat that?
How did you know that the leap
leap
wasn't reckless?
The leap wasn't reckless, it was necessary. All right. I would say I just felt it was necessary and reckless. Mm-hmm. Because my parents, they really kind of like, they were really adamant, or they were really like serious about education. Mm-hmm. And it's almost like that was the way that they saw. Even though my dad is a musician, but I didn't grow up fully with my dad. Life complications and things like that. But so I kind of like the way I was navigating. It was like I had to make that leap in order to do what I really wanted to do, or else maybe I would just be doing what my parents wanted me to do. But I always was into entertainment. I was into creating. Like, I see you're very creative. This is like, I call it like mama's basement vibes. Like, where when you're in, at least for me, when I was in my mother's, we used to have, my room was in, how do you say basement in Portuguese?
Porão.
Porão. Yeah, I was in Porão. I was in the basement, and it's like, there's not windows in the basement. It's just a room, right? But I was able to create, and be super creative. So I feel like I just knew I was creative, and I had to find a way to be creative and be serious about it, so my people can take me serious. So yeah, I have 1 year left, and I was just tired of like holding myself back, and it's like the school I was at, they kept making it hard for me to get in the music programs because of like shit that didn't matter to me. It's like, I'm paying you money, I should be able to just take the class. Like, you're telling me this, it doesn't matter. I just want to do this so I can get out of here. Yeah. So I just ended up getting out of there. And when I look back, it was reckless. But school never went anywhere. I can go back and finish that last year. I can do 5 more years if I want. But the reality is, like, with this music shit, sometimes you gotta just take a leap. You know, yeah, I just think that's important. Take that leap.
And the school doesn't dictate if someone's gonna be successful or not. There's so many millionaires.
Right, exactly. literally.
Yeah.
It's crazy because, like, my mom's now, she tells me, like, yo, my bad, I kind of looked at it that way, because you don't really need to do it that way to be successful.
Yeah.
So it was like, we on the same page.
Yeah.
We're on the same page.
And right now, like, the kids, like, a lot of people with the degrees, they don't have jobs, like AI taking over. So,
Right.
yeah, I don't know how that word's gonna be.
Nah, for real.
A lot of change coming.
A lot of change, for real.
What was the hardest season of your career that people never saw?
I want to say, like, hardest parts of my career. Okay. Not understanding the business and allowing other people to handle my business. In the music industry, it's very, like, structured, like a hierarchy, where, like, you have to have a certain manager, a certain lawyer, a certain lawyer from a certain background, a certain team, certain whatever. And that is important, but, like, when you're younger, or when you're just novice or new to the game, right? Don't matter age. When you're new to the game, like when you taking it serious and you don't know the business, maybe it's like part of you paying it forward sometimes is being taken advantage of, which is weird. It shouldn't be like that, and I think it's gonna change as time goes. But yeah, it's just like it just shouldn't be that way. But I kind of veered off though.
But that happens with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because the question was like a moment that was hard.
Okay,
for you.
yes,
Yeah, that people never saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's multifaceted, right? Like, but it has to do with me not understanding everything. And at times, even right now, I don't think I understand everything, but I know a lot more than I did. And I don't think everybody knows everything.
Yeah.
Honestly, they might sound like they do, but nobody really knows right now. But yeah, just certain things I might have known before. Here I would have approached it different. Like, for example, like as a producer, because I'm, for those that don't know, I'm an artist, producer, composer. We'll just leave it at that.
Everything.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that, so I don't give y'all too much. We'll stay focused. But there's times where you want to work with artists or a label, and there's this certain pressure that they put on you. And that pressure will make you make decisions fast and quick without thinking. Right? Remember I said time moves slow is what dictate what is kind of what describes my life now, but before it was more so like something that was something fast, because I was just impulsive. Like the way I move was like a techno record, you know what I mean? It's like, where it's like, so sometime I'll maybe make a quick decision, but that quick decision wasn't the best decision. And then maybe I made the quick decision because it's like, oh, like, circumstances or things like that. But yeah, like, when you don't have full control of your business, it leaves you in a gray area a lot of the times. With yourself, with your team, with other artists, with the other artist team, it just, it's different things that could happen. So yeah, just certain battles like that, because it'll leave you feeling like a record that you maybe were excited to be out, or you spent a lot of time doing. It's like maybe things weren't handled the right way, or maybe not the best way. So now you're not feeling that good. It's like going to the gym and you put all that time in, but you still walking out fat. It's like, I know that's a reality for certain people because of genes and stuff. So I'm not actually saying that to make fun of, but it's just like the aspect, the reality. It's like, how would you feel if you going to the gym all the time and like you're not
get your results,
not getting any results? And that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
Especially when they rush in this industry or contract stuff like that, it's because they taking advantage.
They taking advantage of you, you know what I'm saying? But it's like you're trying to be in the industry, and what are you gonna do? Say no? You know what I mean? And if you say no, actually that gives you more power. but you know, when you coming up, you don't really see that. You don't see that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a blessing and a curse sometimes being independent. Me like not having that support, I had to learn a lot of things in the hard way, but I'm like so in the business and protecting. Sometimes I'm like, I'm protecting too much. Because I'm like, I won't let nobody take advantage of me ever again.
So let me flip it to you. How did you get that attitude? Like, who taught you? How did you learn to approach it that way? Like to be protective about your IP, your music.
I think because I feel I don't have nobody in my corner. Not saying like my family. Like the first time that someone in Brazil really took like my money for a music video, and I went to the police. Like there was a whole I sued that person. I was like, I would never again, because I'm the one handling everything, and that was the first time that I paid someone to take care of everything. And he disappeared with the money. I was pissed. I was like,
I would be
I was
too.
like, and I'm not even like, I was independent. I got the money that was supposed to be a sponsorship, and the sponsorship didn't come. So I got a loan waiting on the sponsorship. It was a whole situation.
Damn.
That's how my first music video came about. But I was pissed because how do you want to steal from people that don't even have the money? So I'm always like learning what's the business, what I have to take care of, where I have to sign up, where's my residuals, where's my royalties, where's let me see this contract, oh, I pay everything. So even the music video that you were part, like I'm the producer too, like I'm the one scouting the location, I'm the one paying for the lighting, for the, and every time you learn more until like you have people in your corner that works kind of like you do. And because I'm really like everything is for yesterday, you know, I'm like in that pace, like let's get it done. I'm not gonna wait for no one to get it done. So I don't know, I just got like, okay, it's like my babies. I gotta make it happen.
And hey, gotta respect that. I can relate to that. So
I see people like from outside, a lot of times they think I have a whole team, and some people don't approach like to give a help or like, oh, let me sign you, or like, because yo, your team is doing great. I'm like, what team? Is me and God and a couple of friends that every project is different, that I have people like collaborating and helping, but most of the time is like me, myself, and I and God. Like,
right, man, that's a blessing, but that's like, talk about gift and the curse, as far as like being of quality is a great thing, but when you got too much good quality, people, you become unapproachable. And I'm pretty sure you experience that as a woman, like when you carry yourself a certain way, which might be different than other women, it can probably change the way people approach you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a wild thing, you know. When you like, even for me, it's a huge thing. Not for my looks and stuff like you, but more so like for example, people just maybe they see what I have, maybe what I'm wearing, what I maybe invested in years ago, what I'm driving, and just think like, oh, he's good. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need to give him anything.
You know, consistent.
It's just like, he's good. And it's like, no, motherfucker, like, I got so much debt. Like, I'm trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, like, work and hustle. I need to work just like you. I don't got kids right now, but it's like, I do got a future and I want to plan for it. But so it's like, it's a real aspect, you know. It's like, even it's kind of like, we on a podcast, so fuck it, let's do it. You know, like, once upon a time, I was talking to this shorty, and she was like telling me how she flies the dude that she likes in to vibe with her and stuff.
What?
But when she's with me, when she was with me, she would expect me to only to do that. Where it was like, hold up, man, I'm about to start telling people that I'm broke, don't got shit, and I want to be flued out. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yo, the way y'all are approaching it, it's like, nah, fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Shit, wow.
Well, I wouldn't ever fly a guy. Let's start that. I let the guy be the guy.
Never say never. We gonna remember this. I ain't gonna check back. The next 10-year anniversary, if I ain't seen nothing yet, we gonna see if we seen it yet. Goddamn. Shit.
But yeah, I think a lot of learning curves in this this path that we chose.
For sure.
So success came early on 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
Did that moment brought clarity or pressure?
Definitely more pressure than clarity. I would say both. Maybe 60-40, break it up 70-30, like splits. I would say clarity because it was clear vision that something, like all of those times I spent in my mama's basement trying to craft a sound, make whack ass beats. My shit sounded horrible. Like to see it finally was able to turn into a tangible experience. See my name on like the magazines and the Billboard charts. It's like, oh shit, I could do this. Mm-hmm. And the pressure because it's like it's a new world, it's a new territory. I don't know how to handle it. Like I'm getting this money, but I don't know what to do with it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like all I know is that before I got this money, I was crashing on couches. I didn't have anybody. I was calling back to my family trying to get support, but they were going through their own things. So I was surviving in LA, and people don't know the fuck I went through. But once I did see that success, it was pressure because it's like, all right, how do I change my life? But it's also like, how much is my life changed? Mm-hmm. Because before coming into the game, I thought a #1 record was something that kind of like I'm pretty much, I could retire off. And there are people there are songs, maybe, I don't know. This is actually something we need to know. Like I know there's big songs, but when it comes to the business, right, we don't know how each big song in the business was done. Yeah, like we don't know if the label just has 100% of your shit, so it's like, we'll never know. But I thought that a #1 record would pretty much set you up for life. And I learned very quick, that's not the case, you know what I'm saying? And when I approached it that way, it's like, okay, well, when you spend this much, spend that much, it's like, and then you start seeing the royalties. It's like, okay, the royalties come. It's consistent, and you'll make money as long as we're alive. The music is heard, but it might not be the same as when it first was on the radio all year long, So it's like, you got to experience that. You got to experience having a successful record, and then what it happens after that, And then in the middle of that comes like comfortability, because you live in a new life. There's pressure, how do I do this? How do I do that? How do I handle people who are approaching me? People who want to work with me now just because of what I did. Girls who want to talk with me just because of what they hear, So it was a lot of pressure, but pressure ain't nothing to a play.
And you were young too, right?
Yeah. I was definitely young. I was 24, 25, yeah.
And that financial literacy that we don't have young, that is like nowadays I pray to God, don't let me mess it up, like anything that I get as far as money, because we don't think about tomorrow. We're just in the moment. Oh, let me invest in this, let me put this money all here, like we put all the coins in one basket, and I was like, okay. Yeah. Learning hard way.
It's crazy because my mom's always told me, don't put all your eggs in one basket. And sometimes it's like when you in survival mode, man, like especially LA, all of y'all out there who's ever came to LA, and not only came to LA but stayed. I know people who came here, left after driving 27 hours and turned right back around. But I know people who's been here like yourself for years, left, you know what I'm saying, everything you know. And to you, I respect you. I salute you. I appreciate you, because that's what it takes. And people don't know the battles, the silent battles, the shit that you go through financial shit you gotta blow, or just because you know you got overhead and bills and expensive ass shit when you trying to get equipment, all type of shit. It's like
it's not just surviving, because we hear you have to pay your bills, your regular life, and we gotta invest.
Exactly.
That's the hard part.
Exactly.
Like equipment and music videos, studio time. That's why I try have everything under my
yeah, that makes sense.
Because we're not doing that. What's one myth about making in the music industry that you wish artists would unlearn? I think we kind of touched that a little bit.
Yeah. I would say one hit can change your life and circumstances, but maybe not forever. Well, I wouldn't look at it like that. I would still approach it where maybe do what you can to leverage it, right? So anything that you get a lot of, like for example, you can get $1 million tomorrow. You can buy a Lambo with that. That can be bad, that can be good. Maybe you could rent your Lambo out, maybe you could sell it, resell it, who knows, right? But you know, it's just about that literacy, that like what's the best thing, you know?
Buy Bitcoin.
How do you grow it? What you say?
Buy Bitcoin.
Hey.
Invest in the stock market.
Talk that shit. You gotta know what you're doing though. You gotta know what you're doing. But yeah, investing is key. I'm definitely, you know, into those vibes now too, for sure. Yeah.
That's good. And did you work with her again after 2-1?
Did we work? Nah, actually, we didn't. I think what happens is like when you lock in with an artist, the circumstances are different, right? Maybe the artist is hungry. We're all hungry. Maybe the artist didn't get their, like they just got their deal. Maybe they're trying to prove themselves. So it's a different energy, different swag. But what happens is you lock in, you make records, and then just so happens 1, 2, 3, 4 album, whatever might pop off. And then from there, I feel like it's a lot of moving pieces. It moves from just everybody being in the studio, having fun, drinking or whatever, just happy, dancing to the song, hit song you feel. And it becomes that to, we like the record, but maybe it makes sense if we put this producer on there, or we put this, or maybe we get this sample, or you know, so things.
Labels do a lot of that, right?
Yeah, and then as the creator up and coming, you feel so hurt. You like, yo, you it hurts your ego, all type of shit. But it's like the label's just like, we just doing what's gonna make the most money in our eyes, you know. So whatever we see has the numbers up, we're gonna invest. You know, it's all type of shit. But yeah, I did not continue to work with her, but not due to any specific reason. I just saw her just recently actually. She had a show in Atlanta and quickly saw her there. But yeah, like. It's all love. Yeah, it's all love.
Industry.
It's just kind of industry shit. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Just didn't happen.
yeah. I mean, even like we haven't made another record. It's not because of anything. It's just like you on your mission, I'm on my mission. But like as time goes and you come through, you're able to still create. Like we're creating right now. This is not a single record, but you know what I'm saying? It's a fire ass podcast.
Yeah. The single soon.
Yeah,
we gotta talk about that.
Let's get it.
We gotta get part 2.
Let's get it.
How did the financial struggle shaped the way you think about ownership today?
Well, when you just look at the piece of the pie, it's like whatever's left for us or for most creators is crumbs. And in today's economy with like streaming and like, you know, CDs aren't being sold, vinyls aren't really being sold at a mass scale. So streaming is like weak ass rates. So when you look at ownership, it's like it only makes sense for me to have a more piece of the, like not a piece of the pie, but it makes more sense for me to produce or create most of it, right? Or because it's like if not, then there's so many pieces and so many things to cover that it just doesn't end up being a return on investment, right? So I feel like ownership is key because it gives you leverage to be able to make better decisions. When you don't have any ownership, you're just the person that gets told what to do. So like, for example, Two On, we had to sell that to the record label. Whereas if we owned it, we control that shit. So when we get the calls directly from Netflix, from ESPN, from La Novella, telenovela, whatever, whoever wanna put the records on, they call you directly, you negotiate. Whereas when you don't have ownership, they tell you what you're gonna
get paid, and then you don't know.
Yeah, and you could try to negotiate, but you don't have the leverage because you don't have the ownership. So when you got the ownership, you got the leverage.
Yeah. So on your stuff.
Yeah, real talk. Real talk.
Moving to South Africa was bold. What did it live in USA unlocked? Your creativity.
What did living in USA?
Yeah, you moved to South Africa, right?
Yeah.
How that impact your creativity?
Shit. Every way, every form, every shape. I mean, I'll try to like condense it because I can talk about this for so long, but I would say the frequency. Now, one, we all everybody knows of the motherland, and there's so much history, so much to know. And that's always been something I wanted to know since they always talked about pyramids and everything. Like, it's like, so when you go out there and you feel the energy, the music, and see that it's spiritual. Like, so for example, when you don't know the language of another country, whatever, you might not know what they're saying. You're not gonna know what they're saying actually, but that's when frequency matters. So the fact that I have Shazammed like 900 songs, and maybe I don't know what 900 of those songs are saying, but I love them and they make me feel good and they make me feel heightened. So then when I start to learn the words, it's like, oh shoot, like this music is actually spiritual. Like it's not a low frequency. It's not like talking about murder, ass and conviction and temptation. It's like talking about like being blessed and being thankful and being loved and loving. And it sounds dope though. So it's like, and I think that's cool. Because I feel like a lot of times a lot of people come from conservative backgrounds. Like that maybe the parents were religious or maybe spiritual or something. A lot of us do, not everybody. But I feel like with the industry, sometimes you feel like you got to move a certain way. You got to be a certain way. You got to dress a certain way. And that might go against your morals. But when I was living in South Africa, it's like, that's not the case. You're not like being somebody else. You can be uplifting and spiritual. And that's my vibe, low key. I feel like if I wasn't that way, it's probably because I maybe thought I had to be another way. Like growing up in hip hop, like I thought the best thing to do was be a player, have a bunch of girls, the flyest cars and shit. So I did it. You know what I'm saying? But then when after you do it, it's like, this was a facade.
You still
I was sold something.
Yeah.
I was but that's the business of selling records. That's the thing. You can sell, it doesn't have to be uplifting. You can sell, just like we watch a movie and it might be a horror. People watch that shit because they might want to be frightened or they might want to feel scary. And you can do that with music too. So it's okay, but South Africa like showed me another way to approach it and how to feel and create. So like a lot of my music now is like danceable. It's dance music. And that's why I love your project. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy because I have so much music I've been cultivating for the past 2 years, but I haven't shared it yet. So it's like I'm unveiling that sound. Like I'm about to start doing it right now. So I think it's a good time that you released the pack that you did. And aligning with like just the sound and where music is going. I think South Africa definitely has their hands on a lot of
in the state of the world, I feel we need that. We need the uplifting. We need change the vibes because
Nah, real talk.
it's too heavy.
Too heavy out here, man.
Yeah.
It's too heavy.
And from now on, that's how it's gonna be the project. So that this project I just dropped is just to warm it up people to what's coming.
Got you. Okay. We definitely excited.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
we gotta talk.
Yeah, let's get it.
At what point did you realize the strategy mattered just as much as talent?
Strategy matter. Okay, excuse me real quick. At what point did I realize strategy mattered just as much as talent? When I had a managers, and like the strategy didn't align. Well, no, so I saw how strategies work for like so if a manager has a vision, there's a strategy. So let's take it like this. I have a like one of my OGs. He used to do this tactic, right? I'm sharing this, but I've received this from him from years of learning, so I'm sharing it. Fuck it, I'm sharing it to y'all. You know, y'all get in it here on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? And so basically, what the fuck was I gonna say? hold on.
The strategy.
The strategy, yes, the strategy that my OG told me was like. So he used to have, for example, he'll have a popping artist that he's managing. Everybody wants the popping artist or the popping writer, the popping producer. But what he would do is people that he believed in, everybody would call his phone for the popping artist, but he'll put the people he believed in those rooms instead of the popping artist they were calling for. And yes, sometimes the people would be mad because it's like, I didn't want that. But he's just like, yo, trust me. And it was a way to like make people known. It was a way to make me known. It's a tactic. So it's a strategy, right? And that's why, like, when you align with the managers with the right strategy, strategizing mindset, then you can think outside of the music, outside of the box. So say you make a record about, I don't know, let's just a love song. A manager can bring in a PR who can look at your PR, the PR publicity can look at the song and be like, oh, this is a cool love song about a different guy. Okay, let's have you in a music video fall in love with Tyler, the Creator, like, which is different because Tyler doesn't like girls, but you know, you guys fall in love, you know, so it's like changing it from just a song to like a whole vision that then makes people attached to it and view it differently. So that's why strategy, just a way to look at what, you know, like, that's why it's important. Yeah.
What's one mistake you see artists repeating over and over again?
I feel like everybody's just kind of like followers. Like since like there's a following and follower thing. Like a lot of people don't take the time to create something like or do something new because it's all about the trend. You know what I mean? Like TikTok, for example. It took me a long time to get on the wave with TikTok because it's like I hate trendy shit. Like I was the kid. Everybody stood in the line for like one sneaker. I would go to the mall and get something completely different because it's like I just don't want to do what everybody's doing. But the industry, the entertainment became that, and it's like it's only so long that I can be like the guys like, oh, why are they doing that? Because that's what kind of makes you old to me. You know what I'm saying? Like when you start looking at shit and it's like, oh, it shouldn't be that way. You know, it's like,
like now.
Yeah, it's like nah, it's like so. But yeah, like. So yeah, like I see a lot of artists kind of just feel like the only way to get on is to follow a trend on TikTok. Where it's like that's not true. You know, like there's so many talented people where maybe they just need the right strategy or the right exposure, you know, but I think that's a mistake that a lot of artists make, but it's only because of the execs, the A&Rs are making that mistake. Like it used to be A&Rs like developing. Yeah, right? And now it's just like, oh, they looking at TikTok and who has the most numbers on a trend, on a video. Yeah. And then they invest in that, blow it up because it's already got, insight. So then the artist is like, yo, let me just blow up my video. But then that whole developing character, that whole like, stage is gone. So now it's just like it's like a microwave type of vibe. It's like, and I hate the microwave.
We need the development.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need. Okay, so for the artist watching who feels stuck, broke, unseen, what's the first move they should make? What is your
honestly? I would suggest to learn from wherever sources you can. You can learn from YouTube. TikTok is great. ChatGPT or any AI models. You could also this is a great way to it's a great time to plug in my new book. It's called Bait to Plate: How to Navigate, Attract, and Shapeshift in the Modern Music Industry. And I wrote this book and I made it available on all stores. I published it, and also there's an immersive audiobook experience for people who don't really want to just sit with a book. You can listen to it. I scored it like a soundtrack. You can walk with it. You can sleep with it. But the reason why I'm plugging it is because I shared a lot of the things that I wish I knew in the industry. Nice. You know what I'm saying? For the past 15, I've been in this game for maybe 15, something like that. But all the gems, all the lessons, I put them in that book, in the first book. I'm gonna do more, but even if you grab this one, you can kind of, if you're a novice, if you are a professional, if you're a veteran, if you've been with a major label but now you're independent, you don't know, it's like you can pick up that book, Bait to Plate, and yeah, you can kind of you could learn from my experience.
The link will be in the description. I'm gonna put the link in the description.
Let's get it for sure.
So yeah, so they can go copy that.
Yeah, for sure.
So what projects you working right now other than the book? How people can support you and follow you?
Definitely stay tuned. There's a lot that I'm sharing. I'm in my moment of sharing right now. I know that's very important. A lot of people don't really know what I do, how I do it, honestly, because I'm so much about results, but the process is so important. So I'm gonna be sharing a lot. So definitely you can follow me on IG, TikTok. My IG is at official Marley Waters. And what I'm building right now is what I'm about to release for this upcoming year. This year is pretty much a lot of the music from South Africa. So yeah, I'm super excited. It's so dope. It's a lot of different records. Some I'm performing on. A lot of them I'm producing or have created. Just a whole track and vision, and kind of pulled in different artists that I was able to be blessed to meet out there, and other producers that I respect who share their resources, and just so much. I'm looking to share that body of work. It's called Worth So Much More. So yeah, look forward to that real soon. I'm gonna drop the first single hopefully this month. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And I've been really tapped into the tech world because I feel like right now everybody's so we've become aware to the power of AI and stuff like that, which is great, but it's very powerful. It's more than just talking to a chat box, right? So I've built systems that helps creators be able to streamline production, creativity, distribution, business, publishing. So we understand that how difficult it is to get splits done, metadata, how much time it takes in the Excel sheets, and if you haven't yet, it takes a lot of time. However, I've been building systems to help just make it move a lot cool. More efficient. So yeah, stay tuned for that. That's coming from Waters Audio. from one of my new companies that I'm building. So yeah, definitely the best way to support is just really just to tap in, listen to the music, dive in, because when the new music comes, you'll be able to just see the progression. See where we going. Yeah.
Yes, thank you for coming. I'm so happy we're able to catch up.
Me too. That was beautiful to be able to catch up on cam on your show.
Thank you.
It's dope. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm glad you good and turning up. Keep
Yeah,
the fire.
we got more to come.
Let's get it.
And thank you guys for watching. Go follow Marley Waters, official Marley Waters. And yeah, I see you guys next time. Bye bye.